How's it going, everybody? It's Joey64 here with part 2 of Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast. I am once again joined by Thomas, as usual for this series. And yeah, that's it. So, to start off today's episode, we actually decided to do some planning ahead for once. And the next stage we're about to get into here, Windy Valley, we've actually have the full beta of this stage, like the original stage, and we watched the clip of it before watching this, or before recording this, and it was a lot different from this game.
This definitely looks a lot linear, more linear.
Yeah. Also, the graphics are like all the textures are completely different.
Yeah.
They're more muted. So that trampoline's whipped straight from the original, actually. But yeah, it was weird looking at it. Well, it's not weird, but I was just looking at it. You could tell that it was this game used to be a lot more like the original 2D Sonic games. A lot more open. A lot more like in your face. I guess not in your face, but just, the graphics I would say were more in your face.
Yeah.
Now oh god, the game's stuttering. Oh gosh.
The first 3D Sonic game cut it some slack.
Yeah. It was just weird. For a second there, I honestly thought my computer like crashed for a second there. I was like, oh no.
That would be terrible. We'd have another lost episode.
Yeah, that's happened to me before. I've been recording a video, and all of a sudden, like the video player just stops working. So I keep commentating as I'm loading the video file back up. So I'm like, I roughly know where I'm at in the game right now. And I just kind of, I'm like, I can't just stop commentating. I've had such good commentary up to this point. It's happened a lot. This is one of my favorite sections of this stage right here. There's this big, long ramp. Well, not ramp, but just path. You just go down. And it's probably one of the best parts of the game right here. Just walking all the way down.
This is a bit more open, though. It's not like the other one, but this definitely gives me a lot more of the other one vibes. Yeah.
Except for if you try to go anywhere but that path, you die.
Yeah.
Sad. This is actually, we haven't really talked about this yet, but this game does have 6 different stories. You play through it with 6 different characters. Obviously, it's called Sonic, of course, that just makes sense, but after this, we'll be going over Tails. And when you play through him at this stage, you actually can, since he can fly, it actually does bring back that more open-ended nature from the original beta, because it's a lot. You are able to fly from track to track and all that.
It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, if you're good enough, and I don't remember if I show this off or not. We'll see. But when we get to Windy Valley, eventually, if you jump off at the right point at the very beginning of the level, you fly in a direction, you can go all the way to the end of the stage. And it's very broken. But it's so much fun. It's good. It's good fun.
Man, just seeing like the blue sky background, it just gives me like such a weird vibe. Like
it's very. This game's a lot more like mystical than a lot of the other 3D Sonic games. So like I say, they're more grounded, but they're cities with loopy loops.
Hey, I'd love to be in a city with just a huge loop-de-loop. Like, you have, like, futuristic cars that, like, drive through them, and then it's, like, office buildings in between them.
No! Oh, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Also, to go over why I showed that death off, so in this part right here, when Sonic's running on the leaves, I thought it was an automated section. You have to keep holding forward there, or you will fall through the leaves and die. I never knew that with all the years of me playing through this game. So, I don't know, I just figured I would show that off. It was just kind of odd. I was like, oh, that's not automated. And that's the thing with this game. There's like no automated segments. Like in some of the newer 3D Sonic games, there's some like quick time events or some things that like, it's all completely out of your control. But
I actually prefer control. Always. I mean, I've done a couple of quick times in games, but I actually prefer just always being in control.
Yeah. I would say this game has out of all the Sonic games, at least, I've done quick time events, which isn't a lot of them. I can only think of Sonic Forces and Unleash. Generations does it once at the final boss, and it's like in the middle of it. It's kind of odd there, but it's not bad. But Forces does it all wide. I think that actually goes pretty well. And also, whenever we eventually go over that game, with Forces, where they do with that, there's like a scene where you're on the Death Egg, and Sonic's jumping like from like battleship to battleship. And it reminds me a lot of this scene. I've seen people make jokes about this. The scene from Star Wars, where it's like all the X fighters, like Red Squadron ready to go, Blue Squadron ready to go. And actually, people like put that audio on top of that, and it fits eerily perfect with it.
Could be a bit of an homage. Death Egg sounds a lot like Death Star.
Yeah, that's definitely a rip-off there. Also, you can steal this golden egg from him by putting this walk. If I can grab the walk. You put the walk on that little pedestal where the gold egg is. If I can miss it. There we go. And you grab the golden egg, and you can run away with it.
How to commit armed robbery.
Yeah. I don't know if I show off what you can do with the golden egg. I don't know if I don't. I'll go to it. But basically, what it is, it's the Chow egg. Yeah, Sonic. Okay. If you bring it to the Chow Garden, which will show off probably like an extra video, you can hatch Chow and you can raise a golden Chow. It's kind of small. That's the one. Another thing with the Hubble. There's a couple of Chow eggs you can find. That's the only one I show up just because how funny it is. That you just steal an egg. But
little did people know this was the very first GTA game. Rockstar actually provided that one scene, and that was it.
Rockstar developed that. Rockstar, they were known by a different name when this game was made. I don't remember what it was. Because they made like some N64 games, actually, before they became Rockstar. They just rebranded. It's still like the same company, but like it's like Rocket the Robot was the first game. Something like that. It's like it's not bad. It's not like Mario qualities of like platformer, but it's a pretty okay platformer. Also, the sewers connect to the shop for some reason.
Just like you steal the egg and then you go back and just awkwardly walk out like, hey.
Yeah.
And the old man is just like staring you down like, where's my egg, Sonic?
Yeah. It's right there, miss. It's like, I'll have the one in 2 weeks, I promise. Anyhow, next what we're actually gonna do, as we saw earlier, there's we just got an ability, which is the light speed dash. Basically you have to charge it up, and then when you charge up, you could go across a line of wings like we just showed off there. So then you can go into the hotel and you grab this band, the crystal ring.
This reduces the time
it makes it so you can charge the light speed dash a lot quicker, which that's like a must-have, because that's the one thing that sucks about the light speed dash in this game. It takes way too long to charge. Way too long. Even with the crystal ring, it still takes way too long to charge. Which in future games you can just do it by the press the Y button, or at least in Generations, just use click the Y button. This is the only game you have to charge it up though.
They probably had their reasons though.
Yeah, but now we get to go gambling. So
it seems so weird because even games nowadays like have gone really far away from referencing gambling in casinos.
That's always been like, ever since Sonic 2, there's always been a casino level in like every Sonic game. So it's just kind of par for the course for Sonic, I guess. But this one, it's not a platforming level actually, as we're going to see in a bit here. I decided to actually do something that's not one in the circles. So we see when we get teleported, it's a pinball game.
Oh, I was gonna guess a slot machine game, like
Well,
the
there's
first
slow
Pokemon.
motion, but-
Oh, of course there is.
See in the middle there is. But basically we had to do in this level, we'll see at the end, but you need to collect 400 wings. So you can buy the Chaos Emerald, because some reason it applies here.
It's not the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Definitely not the weirdest thing Sonic has ever had. Like, he's gone to school, like, for whatever reason. I'll give you one guess who made that decision.
Amy?
Oh no, I meant like what Wido decided to do that.
Of course.
Also, he was in school for an hour like real life time, 2 years of the comics.
Really?
Yeah. Also, if you get 100 wings or less, you get dropped into the sewers, which is actually the fastest way to collect wings. Fun fact. So I didn't do this intentionally, but you know, it kind of helps. But I'll show. There's multiple pinballs that you can actually do in this game. And I show off 2 of them. We saw the first one, a Sonic theme, and there's another one you can do that will show up after I get through the sewers. But the sewers, just like with a lot of speedrunners, they'll go through here because it's a lot faster to get at wings. Like, I've always gotten like more than double the wings I got through the pinball section in like half the time. So
Man, you talk about like games that like clearly aren't meant to be speedrun, like RPGs. If there was ever a game to be speedrun, it's a Sonic game.
that's literally the whole, because Sonic 1, the creator of Sonic, Yuji Naka, he was playing Super Mario Brothers, and obviously it's their like save system or whatever in that game. So whenever you die or you want to play it again, you got to start from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And he got Sonic from trying to beat Mario, the first level of Mario, as fast as he could.
Man.
He got inspiration for that from. I also lost all my wings by getting hit by spikes there, so this was all a waste of time. Oh, but no need to worry. We could take a shower. So, I hope I actually don't remember if I show it off or not, but Sonic could take a shower, and he actually has an animation he does. There we go. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. The more we shouldn't be uncertain about is why Tails is standing there looking at Sonic in the shower. I think that's a more kid. He's like years old. Like,
Sonic is like, Tails, do you mind? And Tails is like, no, Sonic, I'll stand right here. I'll stand where I want to.
My Sega won't let me leave your side, Sonic.
Yeah.
Just get up.
Has Tails ever had like his own game?
He actually had 2, Tails Sky Patrol and Tails Adventure. Also, you couldn't tell, this is sped up footage. Because I did not want to have like a 40-minute video of us sitting here in the pinball. Because I am bad at pinball. If you couldn't tell from how bad I'm doing.
You should speed up the audio footage for like, not super fast, but like speed it up fast enough to where it's a funny joke.
But yeah, eventually though, when you if you do good enough, you'll get into that card section, and I somehow got in there, and I immediately got kicked out of it because I'm really bad at this. But there's Knights, another psychic property, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, you do get to see that. It's kind of nice. It's nice. I do like the pinball, and I actually really like playing pinball. But it's like I like whenever I go to play pinball in like real life. Also, now we're even more sped up. This is 5 times speed here. Before it was just doubled. Anyhow, whenever I go to play pinball in real life, I always like spend like $5 of quarters on it, because I'm so bad at it.
Pinball always seems like such a fun game to play in real life rather than like through an emulator.
It is so much better, and there's this Monopoly one I used to go do a lot. I don't remember where it was at, but I remember it was like the Monopoly one, And it was like, if you got into like the special area, you could like roll your dice and go on a Monopoly board and get more points. It was really neat. Oh, you can also shake the board. That's why sometimes you see the camera shaking. I'm shaking the board. Because you could do that with a control stick, which is kind of neat.
Man.
There's knights again. Oh, also, the thing on the white, those are like cards you could collect. If you get enough cards, you can, you can, get like combos and all that. Anyhow, shake Sonic up, drop off his wings. We should be able to get the Chaos Emerald now. Oh, there's Sonic. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Sonic kind of got stuck somewhere, but it's all good.
You know, those rings is what I'm assuming there. They look awfully a lot like coins rather than rings.
Yeah, they do. Also, fun fact,
Sonic
there's
Foot.
a void. Second of all, you actually need 500 wings. Normally, it was kind of, you probably were able to tell, I kept hitting a visible wall, but you spin dash into the wall enough, you eventually just kind of grab the Chaos Emerald. I feel that wouldn't subject y'all to but so much pain. Anyhow, that's it for part 2 Sonic Adventure. Next time we'll be encountering Dr. Robotnik once again, collecting Chaos Emeralds, and probably making more fun of these stupid animations. See you all next time. Bye!
Bye-bye.